shining the spotlight on the communities we love. It's time for the KMCH Hometown Tour.
Well, this week we take our hometown tours to Greeley. Located along Highway 38 about 13 miles northeast of Manchester, Greeley is home to just over 200 residents. And while it may be one of the smallest towns in Delaware County, it's got a couple of big claims to fame. You may have seen the big horse statue while passing through town. Greeley Mayor Dave Cruzy tells me that horse has a name, and it's from some pretty famous friends, a little company by the name of Budweiser.
We were very fortunate enough that we had Don and Walt Brady, who were the drivers of the Budweiser hitch, who originated from Greeley. So that's always been a great thing for Greeley. We've had the Clydesdales have been in Greeley, I think, 3 times in my career. With our 1976 bicentennial year, we had the big parade, the Clydesdales came, and we had a dance. I mean, it was huge for our little town. And we had Northern Ireland was here, and Budweiser, they, out of the kindness of their heart, they gave us Pete the Horse. And then that's why we named our town the One Horse Town.
Along with their tie to the Clydesdales, Greeley is also known for producing world champions in the game of tug of war. The power-trained tug of war team based in Greeley has been dominating for decades, not only in the state, but across the country and even the world. Cruzy, who also serves as the team's coach, says they'll be representing the United States in the World Championships in Switzerland this fall.
Tug of war originated in 1972 in Greeley, Iowa, and I'm assuming it originated in other small towns also because that's what the small towns did. So I'm assuming every little Dundee, Manchester, Ryan, Earlville, Hopkitten, all those guys could say the same thing. But we just decided to take ours to the next level of European style, which then was the Irish came over in 1976 for the first time. And the moms and dads of Greeley, the old farmers, that's what they did on the weekends to have fun. And that's how us kids grew up. And it is still going on today in Greeley. Obviously, I am the second generation of that, still doing it in Greeley. So our Greeley tug of war is still going on with that. Last count, we had 13 generational pullers tied with Greeley tug of war. So with a small town of just say 240 and the surrounding 5-mile radius of farmers, it's pretty cool to say we have 13 generational pullers on our team yet. And then my dad and Brody, we would be the 3rd generation puller of our family. So that's pretty cool.
When he's not traveling the globe for his tug of war duties, Cruzy is back home, helping to lead the city of Greeley. And he says the council has been working on some really good things.
We are going to renovate our park. We are putting up a new playground for the city of Greeley and plant new trees in memorial of Jim Schmitz and Alfred Cruzy and the past members of the Greeley community. We have now a brand new compost site in Greeley. We are working on a veterans memorial to be built this year or to be put up this year in Greeley. We have a new business coming into town. We have some storage units and some apartments coming into the town of Greeley, which is great. We are very proud of our Greeley Fire Department and all the 22 firemen that proudly serve our community and the county of how they do that and what they sacrifice for everyone. It's a huge, huge benefit in a small town to have that big of a fire department. And obviously when Dave Piercebacher passed away, everyone could tell how much the Greeley Fire Department, how much it meant to everybody.
Having grown up in Greeley, Cruzy says there's no other place he'd rather call home.
Why do I love Greeley is because it's the only home that I know. And it is the most near and dear special place in my heart to have the small town community where everybody is family and everybody knows everyone. That's what I love about Greeley.
We'll continue our hometown tours of Greeley this week, talking more about those 2 claims to fame. On Wednesday, Eric Walker will tell us more about the history of the Clydesdales. And Justin Roberts will wrap up the week on Friday with a story on the tug of war team. With today's hometown tour of Greeley on KMCH, I'm Janelle Tucker.